The push to remove Carl Palladino from the Buffalo School Board is moving forward. Last night, the school board voted to hire an independent attorney. They have to submit a petition to the state education department by January 20th. Palladino came under fire last month for comments he made about the president and the first lady that some thought were racist.
Tonight, the Buffalo Common Council is weighing in on the controversy. News 4's Luke Moretti was at today's meeting. Luke?
Yeah, Jackie and Don, Palladino responding today, saying the effort to remove him is going absolutely nowhere because of his First Amendment rights, and that hiring outside counsel, he says, is a waste of school district money.
I am an angry black man.
More calls for Carl Palladino to step down from the Buffalo School Board.
His remarks are filled with racism, bigotry, hurt, and any other adjective that you want to use. We, as a city of Buffalo, are better than that.
This time, the Common Council's Education Committee provided a forum for speakers.
I want Mr. Palladino off the school board because his presence creates a hostile environment for children of color in the school system.
The school board recently voted to hire outside counsel in an effort to oust the Buffalo developer, who, despite the firestorm, says he isn't budging.
Carl Palladino, if he did not have money, would he still be able to make the same comments that he's making right now? I think not.
Last month, the former New York gubernatorial candidate made disparaging remarks about the president and first lady to a local alternative newspaper. Palladino has said the comments were not meant for publication.
We need him to remove himself so that the Board of Education can focus on the education of our children. That's the ultimate thing. It's nothing else important but the education of the children.
Many attending the council committee meeting say Palladino, as a school board member, should be held to a higher standard.
If a student did it, a student would be suspended, maybe even formally suspended, and there would definitely be repercussions for these words.
I don't care what nationality, what ethnicity, what color Mr. Palladino is. He just needs to step down immediately.
Well, the process of petitioning the state education commissioner for Palladino's removal continues. How much it will cost the district and how long before a decision is made is unclear right now. It remains to be seen. Luke Moretti, News 4.